Hello, my friends. This is Divine Guidance by Rena'e, and right now I'm going to do a reading for the week for fire signs only. This is for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and we're looking at the week ahead. So let's get into this reading and we'll see what energies are coming up for you fire signs. So current energy for the week is the Four of Wands. Now this could mean that a lot of the fire signs are either celebrating at home or are quite content and happy in their home environment this week. For those of you in relationships, this could mean harmonious and peaceful times between you and a loved one. Now let's see what the challenge is to this, or the potential. Okay. Just fitting right in with Virgo season here, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So the challenge or the potential is, but perhaps you are needing to look at the details of something this week. On the other hand, it may also mean that you're currently waiting on growth with your finances or within a relationship. So there is a sense of waiting, especially with the current energy with the Four of Wands. This does mean you're kind of in your home environment. You're not really out and about, but you are taking some time at home. And the Seven of Pentacles does have that expectation of waiting to see how something grows. This could be something that you've already invested in the past, or planted seeds, and you're evaluating what you've grown so far within the home environment or within a relationship. Now, with your foundation energy here, we have the Eight of Wands. So this week there might be a lot of quick communication coming in, or there might be a lot of travel for some of you. But this does suggest that there might be some quick moving energies, which is a little bit at contrast with the Seven of Pentacles here. So I suggest that whatever news is coming in, or whatever messages you are receiving, it may be from someone you've been waiting to hear from. If it involves travel, it might be something to do with your finances, work. Maybe you're traveling for work and it has something to do with growing your money there. In the recent past, we have karma. So this talks about things that are coming back around, or lessons learned. So in the recent past, for the fire signs, there has been the energy of a lesson needed to be learned, or something had to be let go of because the energy is no longer relevant. You've learned what you needed to learn, and it's time to move forward and let go of whatever this karma was. Now, crowning you this week, we have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles suggests working in collaboration with other people. So this could be co-workers, this could be friends or family. Perhaps you are planning something together. Something either involving work or a trip, especially with the Eight of Wands here. It could indicate a trip of some kind you may be planning for. Now, tying that in with the Seven of Pentacles there, it does suggest planning. So the Seven of Swords indicates planning as well. Seven of Pentacles, sorry. So the Three of Pentacles could suggest that you're working with others in making plans. In your near future, we have the King of Swords. So in the near future, you may be needing to make some rather logical and clear-headed decisions, or perhaps there is an air sign man that you may come in contact with in the near future. So air sign could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, but we'll go through and clarify that afterwards. Now, what actions should the fire signs be making this week? What is the energy that fire signs should be embodying this week? Okay, well, fire signs. It looks like the cards. Oh, here we go. Ah, that's why it wasn't moving. The action you should be taking this week. Perhaps you shouldn't be taking much action at all, especially with the Seven of Pentacles there being the challenge or the potential here. It suggests that you're better off sitting back and observing things objectively, especially with the King of Swords coming up in your near future here. It looks like you may need to make some clear-headed decisions in the near future, perhaps regarding a relationship or some money. And the Hanged Man there does talk about a forced pause. And I'm noticing here the Crow is holding a pentacle down to the Hanging Man there. So whatever is happening with this waiting period this week, I suggest that whatever you're waiting for or needing to evaluate, it's not something you need to take action on this week, although obviously the Eight of Wands here does indicate some sort of movement, but I am thinking it is more to do with messages or work travel. It is not something unusual. It might be a lot of messages regarding any trips or plans you are making, but although there may be plans, you won't. I don't think you'll be taking any action on anything this week. It's just more of the planning phase at the moment. Now, what is coming into your environment, fire signs? What is coming into your environment? Okay. So what I'm getting is that in your environment there is going to be a lot of kind of peace and harmony. There won't, thankfully, it doesn't look like there will be any conflict coming into your environment this week. If there is, it will be very minor. The Six of Swords just suggests moving on from conflict, and it could also suggest moving on into unfamiliar territory. So this may also indicate that the plans you are making are something that you've never tried before, and you're thinking about moving in a different direction. Now, how you're feeling, Five of Wands. So you may be feeling quite conflicted with some of the messages or the plans coming in this week. The Five of Wands talks about competition and possibly not getting along with other people. So perhaps with the Three of Pentacles, there may be some minor conflicts, which is what I indicated here, but this is mostly emotional. So you may be feeling conflicted about some of these messages or some of the plans. They still need to be meshed out and hashed out, these plans that you're working on. So you may feel a little conflicted this week with whatever is going on, whether it is a relationship, finances, or travel, which you're planning on. Now, for those of you in a relationship, because I'm seeing I'm getting energies of 3 here. There may be another person involved in a relationship, whether that's a family or friends getting involved in your relationship or another third party. There may be some conflict surrounding that there, because we do have that with the Three of Pentacles can talk about more than one person being involved in a situation, and we have the Karma card here. Although this doesn't necessarily, with the other decks, it doesn't show the 3 people. I'm getting the 3 people here, and it's really sticking out. So that is something to be mindful of. If there is someone else kind of interfering in your relationship, even if they're then not an outside party, they might be family or friends. That is just something to be mindful of. That might cause some conflict for you. Internally, it's more internal conflict rather than outer conflict. Now, with your outcome, we have the Queen of Swords. I will get some more. The Three of Wands, and I'll get 2 more for the outcome, please, for fire signs. And there's that other 3 we were talking about with the Three of Wands. 2 more cards, please, for the outcome. 2 more cards for the outcome. There's 1. Okay, Knight of Wands. Now in the outcome, I'm getting some conflicting energies here. We have the Queen of Wands, which is someone wanting to be logical but fair. We also have the Three of Wands, which indicates that you're waiting for something to come in. You expect this, whatever you're waiting for to come in, it's something that you've planned for, or whatever plans you're making this week, you're expecting this thing to come in or this person to come in. But they haven't come in just yet. It's on the horizon. But we have the Knight of Wands energy here. This suggests that you may be wanting to take some impetuous action here, especially being a fire sign. Fire signs can be quite, you know, action orientated. Obviously, fire signs like to get stuff done. But there is a burden involved here. I feel like if you try and take any action, different action this week, rather than kind of hold back and wait and assess the situation, the Ten of Wands showing that it may become too much, because the Ten of Wands indicates having a lot of responsibilities or a lot of burdens. It does also indicate, the 10 does also indicate an ending of a burden, but I'm seeing here with the Queen of Swords energy here, as the Court card here, this outcome energy, you're most likely going to be clear-headed about the outcome here, about wanting to take action. So I feel like you are going to kind of hold back on those impulses you may be feeling about taking some action, and just waiting for those things to come in, whether that's a person, a trip that's been planned, or some money that you're expecting. That is something to be mindful of. Now, for those with the relationship where there may be a third party involved, I'm getting that perhaps the person that you're interested in or connecting with at the moment, they're kind of in and out. They're a bit of they're very passionate. There's a lot of central passionate kind of energy, fiery energy there, but they can be quite wishy-washy. They can be in and out of your life, and that can cause feelings of burden here and the conflict here with the Five of Wands. Now I'm going to clarify the King of Swords in your near future here, because that is jumping out to me, and we have the Three of Cups. So I feel like if you kind of hold back now and don't make any impetuous decisions over the next week, just, you know, collaborate with the people that you're working with right now, whether that's family or friends or co-workers. Make those plans. Don't actually take any action yet, but in the near future you'll be guided to take some action. And I can see here we have the Three of Cups. There may be whatever plans you're having, they will be successful here with the King of Swords here and the Three of Cups. And we have the Ace of Swords clarifying that again, suggesting a victory as well. Now, for those of you that are the other message with the third party situation, I am seeing someone here being, you know, getting that insight and clarity they need regarding their relationship when it comes to more than one person. I do see you cutting something out because you're given some sort of insight that clears your vision and helps you to make the decisions you need to. In that regard, I do see you being supported by family and friends here, coming together with your community with the Three of Cups. Once this burden or this situation is let go of, or it has been clarified and cleared, there will be happier times, and you'll be able to let go of some of these conflicting feelings here. But there is a lot of success when it comes to other situations, whether you're planning a trip or you're waiting for money to come in, or you're building money, building income. There is success here with the Ace of Swords, and the King of Swords suggests perhaps someone in authority, so a boss perhaps. If it comes to a work situation, you're going to receive some sort of praise. I'm seeing here with the Ace of Swords, this is a victory, and the Three of Cups suggests celebration, so maybe a promotion of some kind. If it comes to a trip, I see that planning will be successful, and you'll be able to take the trip that you've planned for. and have fun here with the Three of Cups, because this does talk about celebrations with friends and family. So hopefully this reading has been helpful for you. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you have come across this reading and you enjoyed it. If you feel like this reading resonated with you, please donate. This will help me to be able to get out any readings that need to get to people. So thank you for tuning into my channel.